Yeah!
Hey guys.
Hi and welcome to the super fun, awesome, happy, pedal show!
Yay!
I'm Gabor.
Hey, welcome. I'm Alex.
And today we have the Boss Vibrato VB-2w.
Which is the Waza Craft.
Waza Craft. Yeah.
Wow, your voice went weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is I'll have to say this is a very cool shade of blue.
It is. It's a vibrato sort of blue.
Yep.
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. Anyway, so basically, it's the Waza Craft reissue sort of thing of the old Boss Vibrato VB2,
yep.
which I think came out in the 80s. It was a huge flop. No one wanted it. No one cared about it. And then all of a sudden, probably a couple of famous players used it, and then everyone wanted it. And then now they go for about $600-700 on eBay.
Yeah.
So Boss thought, how can we cash in on that? Let's do a Waza Craft version of it, which is what they did. So this is the VB-2w.
Nice.
All right, 4 knobbly wobblies on it. We've got rate, we've got depth, we've got rise time, and then we've got unlatch, bypass, latch. And then we have an S and a C switch.
Which is standard and custom, yeah?
Standard and custom, I believe, yeah. So standard is, it's meant to be the same as the old circuit, or even though I have read a few things now, people saying it's not quite the same as the old vibrato, but anyway, it's meant to be with all the Waza Craft stuff. The S switch, the standard switch, is meant to be like the old original stuff, and the C, the custom mode, is basically an expanded version of it, and extra depth and extra delay times on the delays and yada yada yada. More stuff.
Bit more.
And it's got a depth input. Now, I'm not sure if the other one had that as well, but you can hook an expression pedal up and control the depth of the vibrato. That's the one. That's
excellent.
What I was all right, so for today, I've got my trusty Jazzmaster, which sounds like that.
Yeah, I have this Strat, which is a Greco build. Oh, no, Greco. A Warmoth.
Greco?
So, it's been Greco before.
You're thinking of Roman guys.
Yeah.
Or Greek guys. Not Roman guys, Greco. Anyway.
Sorry, Warmoth parts caster, basically. And yeah, we're going to do a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe, which is a single 12.
With a Telefun Ken.
Microphone.
It's just the way it's written, Telefun Ken.
And yeah, this is my tone.
Beautiful. Okay, so basically we've got 3 modes. So we've got latch mode, bypass mode, and unlatch mode. Now, Boss, in my opinion, Boss, when it comes to Boss and manuals, I don't think they're very good at writing manuals. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
It's quite sort of cryptic what it actually does. So basically you have... the easy part is latch and unlatch. So basically latch means you turn it on and you push the button, it's on. And unlatch means it's only on when you push the button down. You know what I mean?
Yep, cool.
Now bypass...
Which is cool, because you can use it instead of a trem bar.
Trem, yeah, I can basically use it as a you know, for
accents.
Little accents at the end of chords and notes and whatnot.
Cool.
Now, in the manual, it actually says, so the main difference basically between bypass and latch is, in latch, when you turn it off, no, bypass, when you turn it off, it doesn't go through their BBD, but it doesn't say anywhere what BBD is. Now, I think, I have a feeling, it's probably the buffer, because Boss pedals usually have buffers.
Gotcha.
So you may or may not go through their buffer. So bypass means probably true bypass.
Could be like Boss buffer device, or
yeah,
Boss buffer anything really.
Big black, no.
Donkey,
yeah, that's one. Anyway, so well, one goes through their BBD, one doesn't go through the BBD, whatever BBD is. Now, The other thing is also right. No, okay, let's start with rate. Rate and depth, pretty self-explanatory. So if you play something, so rate is basically how fast the vibrato goes.
So it goes fast as it goes. And this is on custom too.
On custom, so if you go back to standard, it actually is a bit slower. Or is it? Not much really.
Slightly.
Maybe slightly. Let's go all the way down rate. Custom. Maybe slightly different tone even.
Yeah.
So it basically does something to it. It has special Waza Craft sauce all over it.
Which is a...
And standard is meant to be just the old, same as the old circuit.
Gotcha.
Okay, so that's rate. Then you've got depth. Now that's fairly self-explanatory as well. So depth is how far, because it's a pitch. It bends a pitch basically. So it's a pitch vibrato. So depth goes from hardly any.
It's definitely deeper in the custom
Yeah.
setting here.
Beautiful. Now, rise time is another one of those ones where it doesn't really tell. It says it determines how fast the vibrato rises to its peak. Sure. Now, that's really the depth. But rise time, I believe... Okay, now, if you're going between bypass and latch... Okay, now we're in bypass now. So if you're just playing something... Okay, and you turn it on, it instantly turns on.
Yep.
I think to me, that's sort of one of the main differences. Now, if you do the same thing on latch...
Yeah.
It's more gentle, it sort of kind of
Swells into
it. So maybe, I'm thinking possibly if you do the rise time all the way up...
Yeah.
Try it again. As opposed to...
Yeah.
It kind of goes right into it on bypass, and in latch it kind of gradually goes into it. It's sort of smoother.
Subtle,
very subtle. And the other thing also, rise time is also in unlatch, I believe, as to how quickly it goes into vibrato as well.
Okay.
So let's try it all the way down. And then all the way up. It just seems to be a bit more gradual.
Yeah.
So I think that's what rise time is, but I looked at a few places. I can't really find anything about it.
Okay.
So it's another great manual
Mystery.
by Boss. Yeah, like the ES8. If you don't watch the HP42 videos, a friend Henning from Germany, hello Henning, watch his videos, don't read the manual. Anyway. Okay, so that's the three settings basically. Cool. So let's go for a few sounds. What do you want to do?
Let's go something maybe surfy, because we can do some.
Can we?
Fast and shallow. Yeah.
That's the first song I think of when I think of surfing.
It just kind of fell out of me. Surfing. Hilarious. So, if we go the other way.
Okay.
So what would you use vibrato for?
Vibrato, basically, you could use it anytime you use tremolo. It's
Sure.
a tremolo substitute. Yes.
Yeah, that's right. We did play with this earlier, where we did a
Or like a Leslie style.
more like that subtle, like bluesy rock thing. Lovely.
To tell you the truth, I prefer the sound of standard.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, it has a different tone to it, I reckon. I don't know if that comes across in YouTube world, but it has a slightly different tone to it, I think, personally.
Would you like to play some?
Sure.
Switch you on.
So I was in the intro. I was playing that sort of seasick thing, where the depth, like a warped record. Let's call it that, because if we call it a vinyl, that's a different pedal. But anyway, that sort of warped, so depth all the way up, rate all the way down. So you get that.
It is quite nice on those slow slow speeds.
Yeah, it's got like a tremolo. You can use it in the same sort of thing, but it's a different kind of flavour. It gives you a different kind of vibe to it.
Oh, that's lovely.
Beautiful.
Teamwork.
Oh, mate. So you need to cover all my gigs from now on just to do that.
Just sit on the floor.
My Waza Craft Vibrato guy over here. Yeah, I mean, that's basically it. It's just so like I said, between custom and standard, for me, it's just a slightly different tone.
Yep.
And it seems to be deeper and maybe a little bit faster, the rate. But it's a great sounding vibrato. I quite like vibrato. I like kind of quirky stuff.
Yeah.
And I do think it has a nice tone to it. It sounds quite nice. It's one of those pedals, the original Boss one. I was looking on eBay for ages, trying to find it cheap, but it was never cheap. Because I did want to buy one, but now why buy the old one when you can buy the new one? But then I did hear some people talk about how the new one does sound a little bit different to the old one.
Sure, but whether it's different or is that a bad thing or a good thing?
Well, that's it. I mean,
is it just different?
So many people always complain about, it's not exactly the same.
Yeah.
But I mean, in the end, it's a vibrato, people. Get over it.
Move on with your life. Maybe we should go outside.
Yeah, and then like I said, so there's a depth in as well, so you can hook an expression pedal up, and you can sort of blend the depth into it, so you can go from no depth into full depth.
Excellent.
So you can use it's quite expressive in a lot of ways.
Very cool.
But I think that's about it, isn't it?
I think so.
Cool. So that's the Boss. What is it? VB-2w.
Yeah.
Vibrato. Waza Craft. Cool. So make sure to subscribe to our channel, please. The Super Fun Awesome Happy Night Pedal Show.
Yep, hit the subscribe button and check us out on Facebook. There'll be links below and you can check out all the fun and good times.
And stuff. And also, quite often before we shoot these videos, we're on Periscope, so make sure to check us out. It's either under Super Fun Awesome Happy Night Pedal Show or under Tall Guy with Glasses, which is me, but it's all in the description below us anyway.
We'll probably do that later when we get some lunch.
Yeah, might eat some burritos.
Yeah.
And have some more. Cool. That's it for us. Thank you so much.
Sure.
See you next time.